Hey guys! So this is the first ever and probably the last grocery haul I'll ever be able to do because I don't have the toddler this afternoon and I picked up groceries and I have some time. Typically when I pick up groceries, it's after work, it's chaos, it's two babies, and it's just too much. So I'm gonna do a grocery haul for you guys. It's a little bit of some really staples that I feel like are super helpful when you're on Weight Watchers, and then a few new things that I've recently found or I haven't tried yet. So yeah, hopefully this will be really quick. I enjoy watching grocery hauls because it gives you some new ideas, refreshes your brain. It's like, oh yeah, I used to eat that all the time and I forgot about it, or I haven't tried that, I'm gonna try it. So I thought I would film one finally. Hallelujah. So first we're gonna start with some basics, some produce, things that if you're on Weight Watchers, you're probably already purchasing, but if you're new to Weight Watchers, hopefully this will be a little bit more helpful for you guys. First, a huge thing of eggs, if not two huge things of eggs, if you like eggs, obviously. On Weight Watchers, I think on all the plans, eggs are 0 points, so you can utilize them in so many different ways. Hard-boiled eggs for snacks or in salads, fried eggs in the morning, yeah, baby. Just anything you can put an egg on it, it'll help. Okay, so next is produce. So this is pretty simple, pretty generic, but I thought I would just go through it anyways. I always grab a big thing of bananas. Also, those are always toddler approved, so that's a win-win. A bag of baby carrots. I like this with hummus or with the Bolt House Greek yogurt ranch dressing. Really good. Avocados. Yes, avocados are higher in points on Weight Watchers. I have said this in the past. Sometimes I will count my points for avocados. Sometimes I don't. Honestly, it just kind of depends. I feel like avocados are so good. They're healthy fats for you. They're great for your brain. Just because they're a little higher in points, I don't feel like you should be scared to utilize avocados in what you're eating. So avocados, get you some. A huge thing of cherub tomatoes. I like these as just a side, as a snack, in my salad, in my omelet, slice them up. Pretty much every meal I could probably throw in a few cherub tomatoes and be happy. I love the tomatoes. Berries, strawberries, blueberries. I add these in my vanilla and Greek yogurt. For a really awesome dessert, slice up some strawberries, blueberries, and do some light frozen Cool Whip. Even my husband likes it as a dessert. He requests it, and if you know my husband, you know that's a big deal because he's not really a healthy eater type of person. So we always have to have berries on hand. Mushrooms, I love to just saute these with some olive oil, mushrooms as a side, throw them in, again, an omelet. They're just really universal and they kind of just make it a little bit more extra, especially if I throw these on top of a salad after I saute them. Just makes it feel like a little fancier, I guess. And then a whole bag of apples. I love slicing up apples, just keeping a bag of sliced apples in my refrigerator because I can just grab a few slices. I don't have to worry about fixing a snack. If I'm tired, running late, whatever, it's easy for me to grab. And I don't feel like I am like, when you're in that mood of snack, but you don't want to make anything, great to have on hand. So very easy, easy peasy. Last produce item is a big thing of baby spring mix. I always just buy the already ready to go lettuce mix, and I usually do the spring mix just because has a little bit more greens, it has a little bit more flavor. I feel like whenever I used to do like bags of the head of romaines or just iceberg lettuce, it's just one more step to have to chop lettuce, which sounds crazy. But mentally, if you know you can just go in and grab some lettuce and throw it a salad together a little bit faster, you're gonna be more likely to make a salad. It's gonna be one less thing in your head that's kind of like keeping you from tossing a quick salad together. So this really, really helps to keep on hand. Okay, so I haven't tried this flavor before. I did grocery pickup and like everywhere in the world right now, most things are out of stock. So they gave me the Okos 000 blended Greek yogurt. These are 100 calories per container. I usually do the Dannon Light and Fit vanilla Greek yogurt, and I think they're 90 calories per container, and they taste really good. I am very picky when it comes to Greek yogurt. I don't like most flavored Greek yogurts, so we'll see. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I do always keep vanilla Greek yogurt on hand because I feel like with vanilla Greek yogurt, you can make it into a lot of different things. Like the other day, I crushed up some graham crackers, drizzled some honey, made it different. I'll slice up some berries, throw in there. It just makes it, it's a little bit more versatile. Okay, so cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese. Obviously, if you don't like cottage cheese, this is not for you. But I always keep fat-free cottage cheese on hand. Half a cup is 1 point, so super low points, really, really good. I even do breakfast. I'll throw in a half a cup sometimes in my breakfast, with my breakfast. Really good. I usually get the big container, but they gave me the small container, so I'm gonna have to go back. Laughing Cow Pepper Jack. This one is the creamy, spicy pepper jack. It's so good, you guys. Especially if you like stuff with a little bit more spice. So good. I do this with the reduced fat wheat thins, or the Snack Factory pretzel crisps. These are great for a snack plate, great with carrots, and they are 1 point per wedge. So I grabbed 2 of those to keep on hand. I feel like Kroger does not carry fat-free cheese ever, no matter if it's a pandemic or not. They never have fat-free cheese. So I usually grab the reduced fat Mexican style shredded cheese. I use it sometimes I don't, kind of when it's like a necessary thing. And I'm gonna make a tamale bake for dinner one night that I found the recipe, and I needed that cheese. So reduced fat cheese or fat-free cheese. This is the pepperoni sticks. They are 1 slice per, or 1 point per stick. They are so good. I like it with string cheese. I like it by itself. I like it dipped in hummus. They're really, like portion-wise, really good for 1 point, and they taste really, really good. So this is another great snack idea. Choose that. And then this is my creamer that I use. This is Coffee Mate sugar-free Italian sweet cream. It's really good. It's obviously not as clean as other creamers, sugar-free creamers are, and I haven't even explored those options yet. I know there's like almond milk kind, all different types of milk brands that have cleaner versions of creamer. This isn't, I'm sorry, this is just one of my things I have to have in the morning is really good creamer. I'm just a creature of habit. Okay, now moving on to the freezer section. Y'all, the holy grail of Weight Watchers. Tyson blackened chicken strips. You can't find these anywhere. Sorry, you just can't. I only find these at H-E-B, which if you don't live in Central or South Texas, you don't have an H-E-B by you. I hear people are very lucky finding these at Target, so maybe try a Target. I always look when I'm at Kroger and they never have them, and it's very frustrating, but these blackened chicken tender strips are so good. They're 0 points because it's just chicken breast with the blackened flavor. And you can do this with so many things. I just eat them plain sometimes, like just regular chicken strips. Sometimes I'll toss them in a salad, or do a sandwich wrap. They're really, really good. I also grabbed the air fried Tyson chicken breast strips. Last time I grabbed the air fried patties. Those are really, really good too. So if you see the patties or the strips, I would suggest grabbing them. They do have the batter on them, so they're higher in points than obviously the blackened ones, but they're not terrible. The other day I had this in my freezer, and I had some, I think it might have been leftover shrimp, and I made a quick little stir fry using this rice cauliflower. This is chicken flavor from Bird's Eye, and it was so good. This rice cauliflower, frozen, prepared already, is really good. I'm kind of particular when it comes to my rice cauliflower prepared. I feel like not all brands are created equal when it comes to prepared rice cauliflower, but that Bird's Eye one is really, really good. This is a recent find that I have been loving. These are Healthy Choice Power Bowls. They are different kinds. So this time I got the Basil pesto chicken, which I've had before, and it's really good. And then they gave me the Cuban inspired pork. I haven't tried this one. sounds delicious. They are low carb, gluten-free. Well, this one isn't gluten-free, but it's all plant-based. It has so many vegetables in it, made with rice cauliflower, all super good. Come here, Bowen. Come here, baby. I grabbed the chicken and maple breakfast sausage just to kind of switch it up. Come here, Bowen. Come here. Hi, Selma. Don't have any pants on. I grabbed the chicken and maple breakfast sausage just to kind of switch it up. I usually have Oscar Mayer center cut bacon because you can have 2 slices of that bacon for 2 points. So I usually just do that, but I kind of wanted something different to switch it up. So I grabbed some of that. I haven't tried that yet. And then this, you have to keep in your refrigerator or your freezer. This is Cool Whip Light. I just grabbed the light one, but they also have a sugar-free option. Keep it in the freezer at all times, never take it out. Trust me, it's almost like eating ice cream, but you're not eating ice cream, and it's glorious. I toss this with some berries, like I said earlier. I take this and some graham crackers and make like an ice cream sandwich. That's amazing. There's just so many ways you can utilize frozen Cool Whip that I didn't even know until I started Weight Watchers. And 2 tablespoons, I think is 1 point or 2 points. It's super duper low in points. I'll put it on the screen just to clarify. But keep it in the freezer. Rule number 1, freezer. So good. Also, I really like these Jimmy Dean Breakfast Delight bowls. This is the farmhouse one. So it is eggs, potatoes, onions, green and red peppers, cheddar cheese, turkey sausage, and portobello mushrooms. These are 7 points for the bowl, and I usually take this to work with me and heat it up at work and eat at my desk in the morning because I typically don't have time to eat breakfast before I go to work. I like get the kids dropped off, all that jazz. I just don't have time. So really, really good. I also usually add salsa to this just to kind of give it a little bit more. And then if I'm home, I'll even like dice up an avocado, throw it in there too. So really good, quick breakfast that's filling, keeps you full until lunchtime, and it's 7 points. Okay, just a few more things. Fat-free refried beans have really come in handy lately, especially when you start to get towards the end of the week of groceries and you're like, I don't have any fresh produce. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. The other night I threw some chicken breast in a skillet and did some taco seasoning. We had shredded chicken tacos, but to kind of beef it up, if you will, I added some refried beans to my, to my burritos. And half a cup is 0 points. So you really feel like you're kind of splurging or you're really adding something extra to your dinner, but you're not adding any points. So it's a nice little trick. I also always keep salsa, traditional salsa, always on hand. This version and the Herdez Salsa Verde green, especially for like eggs, breakfast time, or for burritos or chicken or anything like that. You can utilize it with so many things, and it's just salsa and it's no points. I did grab graham crackers, but they gave me honey graham crackers, so I don't exactly know points for these because I think with the honey it adds extra calories, so we'll see on that. But I always keep regular plain graham crackers in the cabinet at all times because you can utilize them in all different ways. I make those little ice cream sandwiches, I crush them up in yogurt, all sorts of ways to utilize the graham cracker. And then last thing are flavored waters. So I am not a LaCroix fan or a Waterloo or any of those. I do not like any of those sparkling waters. I do, however, like the old school flavored waters. If you are a 90s baby, I feel like you like these too. You know what I'm talking about. What? Do you want it? I like the key lime flavor, and then I grabbed pineapple coconut from Kroger. HEB, hold on, sorry guys. Wait, we're almost done, HEB has a really good tropical, it's like tropical flavor, I honestly don't, tropical something, flavored water too. If you're at HEB, grab that one, really, really good. But I like to do these at night, sometimes with dinner. I'm sure I forgot something, but that is my first, again, ever grocery haul. I hope it was helpful. and I will try to list as many of the points on the screen as I possibly can. But hopefully that'll get you started. Create your grocery list for having some good just staples on hand. We're gonna go. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.